sunrise. Lake of the Clouds. I'm up, dogs are up, and as you can see, Clover, and then Brian's in his little cocoon. It did kind of sprinkle on and off last evening, so that really works well. Yeah, I tried that hammock, and it's really comfy. Oh, isn't this beautiful? Look at that. It's a very nice, this is a very nice campsite.
Really quiet.
I'm gonna get the fire going here. Yeah, I really slept well on that power licks. It's a inflatable mat.
I kept sliding down.
And I actually slept pretty good last night. That's good. So anyway, good morning.
Good morning.
And this is me. Good morning. Yeah, as you can see, starting fire in the morning is right around this area. If you can find, see, I dragged back a small dead evergreen with it's got those dry needles and everything. Just cut them off and throw them in the fire, and woof, there you go. And there's Cactus. How you doing? Cactus is tired. He's waiting for his food. Oh, and there's Clover. They're both tired. I better get their food. Or Jackie should. Alright, later. Well, got the fire going. Now we got to get the bear pole down, or the food off the bear pole. Most campsites are got a bear pole like this. There's all our food up there in that yellow bag. So we're gonna get that down. Then I'm gonna go filter some water from Lake of the Clouds, and we're gonna have some coffee, pack up the camp, and yeah, hey, there's a little woodpecker. Anyway, so easily distracted here out in the woods. Anyway, so many things to look at. Beautiful. It's about 10 o'clock. We're about ready to take off. Here's my pack.
You're in thunder. So.
Those guys are all about ready, and the dogs. We're gonna do a cut this off at 2 nights and 3 days. During the 3 days, we're be covering we're about 30 miles. Yesterday we did 13 and a half miles, and I'll admit, at least for this old man, that was a bit much. We hear the thunder booming. You can see it on the other side of the lookout up there.
It's coming.
And so we're going to get going, and when we get done at the end of the lake, we take a left, so hopefully we'll not get too wet today.
Yeah.
All right, and then we got Brian. He's taking on a little extra weight for us. Thank you, Brian.
No problem.
Yeah, he's a young buck. All right. Well, it looks like this rainstorm is going to catch up with us. Hopefully we don't get hit too hard. Right now this trail we're hiking on out of Lake of the Clouds. See, we had LOC4, which is a beautiful campsite, but a lot of people, it looks like they have the same campsite. Look out, down. The same campsite, and then just kind of day hike out of it. And that's not a bad idea either. And then we saw one campsite with the best views is BC1, but there's no water source. And you got to improvise on there's no bear pole or, So our campsites have been next to a water source, so. But anyway, you can kind of see the woods around us, and hopefully when we get to the end of the lake here, we're going to take a left and hopefully be going away from that rainstorm that's coming up. So we'll check in with you once we hit the next junction. Something like that.
It always ends up being more.
I know.
Somehow.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, and here's a bridge coming over the swamp from the lookout. So here we go.
Yee.
To North Mirror Lake we go.
I wanna,
Climbing up this real long hill. You can't see the beginning of it, but it's way down there. And this is kind of typical on a lot of climbs in this park. It's tree roots. Look at, constant tree roots. Now, on one good thing, they kind of act as like little steps as you go up. But the bad thing is you got to step over them and try not to slip on them if they're going the wrong way. So we're just kind of taking a little break here. It looks like we got another, I don't know, a couple hundred feet of climbing left. But there's Government Peak, there's Trappers Falls, 5 or Trap Falls.
We've done probably 3.5 days.
And what's this say? That's
Mirror Lake 1 mile.
Yep.
Yeah, cool. And so we've done what, 3.5 so far today?
Probably.
And let me look at the wait,
Almost halfway.
wait. Look up, baby. Can I look zoom in or walk in and tilt the camera a little bit? And we are here. And so yeah, cool.
Time to walk and talk.
Well, not really. So yeah, so what do we got here? Let me it looks like we got 0.09 to Mirror Lake. So there's one, another 1.5, there's 2.5. Be then 3.5, 4, 5.5, about 6.
About 6 miles.
We got about 6 miles to go, and you guys got the time, so yeah,
We're doing great.
we're doing good considering we're still hearing the rumblings in the background, and now we're starting to see some filtered sunlight. Right now it's up. If you look up there, we can see the sun behind the clouds. So.
I'm just glad we're not down there. Like down
Yeah,
there.
and you can see this mud. We've extremely muddy trail. So yeah. So anyway, all right.
Bring a pond.
Okay. I suppose it's better show you these things. And a lot of times I'll have these little 2x6. I guess you call it a boardwalk. You can see these things to cover like little swampy areas, and also like we saw they used them a lot on Superior Trail and any of these trails, like really bad muddy sections. A lot of these trails they'll just have like little springs going right through them. Could be the middle of nowhere and there'll be a little spring going down the, I guess you call them mountainsides. So yeah, one of the big things is a lot of muddy trails. So, and here it is. We got a marsh, and this is part of that Mirror Lake. So. We We're getting real close to Mirror Lake, so this little swamp is connected with the Mirror Lake watershed or whatever you call it. Ooh. Yeah. And here we go. Oh my, look at all that mud. Look at all that mud.
There's a log right there. I thought he went that log.
Holy crap.
Oh
Okay,
my God. Right there.
yeah.
Don't go the way.
I'm gonna jump up on the shore and try to negotiate this. Yeah. Go. All right. Here we are. We made Mirror Lake. So, this is Mirror Lake. Aha! Here's our nice clear water source. I'll get our water purifier out, and by the time we get everything, it's about at least a gallon. And we'll try to drink some while we're filtering, and we should be good for most of the day then, right? Yeah, make sure we keep drinking. All right, look at that. Coming out of the side of the, and they're very pure. It's good to start out with a pure source. So your primary filter won't clog up. So, all right.
It's probably rainwater right now.
Yeah, it's probably all rainwater.
But it's clear.
Very. There, see that little red light up there? Now you're filming.
Cool.
So now.
All right, everybody, welcome to Brian's part of the vlog. All right.
Now you can see here.
First thing we're doing before we show off the water filter, we're saying hi to the dogs. Hey, puppy. Oh, hey. All right, now that we said hi to them, we're gonna show off this water filter. All right, what's the brand?
All right, well, here what have we done? Gosh, we've done, like yesterday, I think.
Beautiful water source.
Yeah, I figure if we did about 4 times yesterday on that 13.5 miles, so we did about 20 gallons with it yesterday. Yeah, it's working good except for the pre-filter always gets clogged, but right now, as you see, we're in a crystal clear stream. So I took the pre-filter off, and
Oh, I can see. Maybe if I get my shadow there. There we go.
that's the only.
It's black. Oh, that's probably just power saving.
Yeah, it's got a screensaver thing, so
Cool.
it's still filming. So if you hit OK, then you can see it again.
Oh,
But,
cool. Wow.
It's a setting.
We are on 3 hours of film. Holy.
Oh, we do? We got 3 hours of video, huh? Okay. Yeah, we're on our 3rd battery. You know, each battery is supposed to be good for, say, 70 minutes of filming. And that little SD card in there they say about 8. So, ooh, this water is so cold and clear.
The 3rd crossing of the day.
Here we go.
Why we should respect our earth.
There, it took a little bit, but we're all... Yeah, and I guess every time we fill our water bottles, we do about a gallon and a quarter. And so it takes a while, but boy, I tell you, what better place to draw water from, huh?
We've met so many nice
Yeah.
people passing by.
Yeah, this is a little busy area, and
It
then
is,
and then Jackie got a nice little respite, and we should be good. We got 5 miles to go. It's like 1:15, so we're still making good progress, and it really cleared up. It's a beautiful day.
Under 5 miles.
breezy. It's
Yeah.
not
So
too hot, not too cold.
so anyway, thank you, Mother Earth.
Thank you.
Thank you, crystal clear babbling brook, for our water. All right,
Heck yeah.
and here we go. I even got my head sweat going and my sunglasses back on. So,
Dad, you look great.
all right, let's go.
Babbling.
A lot of that stuff is stress. Here, I'm gonna, I guess I better let you in. The trails here aren't all hard.
They're so nice on this.
Yeah, ever since we hit Mirror
Little
Lake,
Carp.
Mirror Lake, it's just been like walking you know, like it's been such a good relief. We needed it.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And because look at this, this is kind of it's been kind of like this for, I don't know, the last,
Mile?
yeah, at least the last mile. And you can see Brian way up there still. Yeah, it's like this is the time to put some miles on. So just kind of walk relaxing and let the miles slide by. And okay, let's we're at a marker here. Here, I had to just avoid the mud hole there. Here you go to the Summit Peak Loop. Now the Summit Peak is the highest part in the, that would take you to a lot of climbing, I assume. Yeah, you can see Summit Peak, so we're right here. And that would be going up probably about, you'd probably have to do a 1,000-foot climb for that, huh? Not in the cards for us today. So anyway, we're right here, and our car's right there. So we got 3.3 miles to go. Oh my goodness. That will be passing Lilly Pond. Speaking of Lily,
Miss your dog?
I miss my dog Lily. Lily, we'll be home.
Oh,
Daddy will take you for a walk without a 40-pound or a 35-pound backpack.
Yeah.
I do miss her. She's such a sweet doggy. Yeah. All right. Let's go. Okay.
Riding.
Here we are. Another little, I think this is Lilly Pond.
It has been such a nice hike.
But
here.
opening up to nice sunny skies. Yeah. Boy, I tell ya, we only got like a couple miles or so to go, and we'll have completed our 30-mile loop in about 2.5 days. Is this Lilly Pond, Brian?
I'll see, there's lily pads.
Yeah, there's lily pads and there's a pond. So,
No, you're not jumping in there.
oh, it does look inviting though, don't it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, like right there. I wonder, there's probably good fishing.
Yeah.
It's pretty deep.
Let's see, do we see any fish down there? Yeah, okay, I can see the bottom a little bit, but I'm sure you can't on this camera.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, cool.
Great.
We will journey on. There. All right, we are taking, this is the crossroads here. We got probably about 2 miles left to go, and of course you can see the NCT part of the North Country Trail, and I believe the North Country Trail is now about 4,000 miles long.
What?
Isn't North Country Trail? I think they added more to it or something. I mean, we'll have to check on it, but it's like 4,000 miles long, and this right here, this little next section will be on the North Country Trail for a whole mile, a mile and a half.
Whole mile out of
Yeah, whatever.
4,000.
Yeah, so we can say we have been on the
Yeah, hiked the
North
whole
Country Trail. So
Miles.
anyway,
whole thing.
Miles on it, plural.
we are heading towards the car. So yeah.
I'm so pleased.
Well, congratulations, guys. That was quite the loop. 30 miles. 30 miles in 3 days, 2 nights. Wow.
Hey, baby, I know.
All right.
I'm
And we, well, I tell you, we learned a lot, and we saw some really cool campsites that we took note of for in the future. And we see that a lot of people actually stay at the same campsite multiple days and then day hike out of them. And that's actually a pretty decent idea. So, yeah, we just, it's like yesterday we did 13.5 miles. And, yeah, you know, for a 63-year-old guy like myself, that might have been a bit much. But,
My body's exhausted from it. It
And
He's
even
just
these
not
20,
doing well
yeah,
today.
these 20-year-olds are still, yeah, yeah.
I
Except for
concur.
Brian, he's lucky he's been around, and thanks Brian for taking on extra weight and helping taking care of the dogs, and yeah, right.
Yeah, they're exhausted too.
Yeah, look at the dogs. The dogs are gonna sleep for like 2 days.
Oh yeah.
You just have to wake them up and let them outside.
They won't
So
even
they-
get up. They won't even get up.
Yeah, but look at Clover. Hey Clover, are you a happy dog? Yeah. How about you, Cactus?
I think Cactus is just exhausted.
Cactus is yeah.
He's been wanting to stop, so.
Yeah. Once Cactus slows down, he's like out for like a week. Anyway, Cactus, you did a good job too, buddy.
We're almost there, Cactus.
All right. I guess we'll
On the flip side.
see you at the parking lot.
There you go.
All right. We're almost to the parking lot. All right, let those guys get washed off. We're gonna wash our shoes off, and we got about a half a mile walk on this road back to the parking lot. Anyway, this is the Little Carp River. Beautiful river unto itself. Been a good trip, man.
Oh, we got a little bit left.
We've got about a half mile left. It's been a wonderful trip. All right, you got the dogs. It's pretty good. All right.
So excited to like.
I am going to wash my shoes off, and then we'll call it a trip, huh?
Alright, good job, guys.
Yeah. Excellent. The first backpacking trip to the Porcupine Mountains. And yeah, we've learned things. See some potential for gear upgrades.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And
Which way is the camera facing? There we go.
facing to
Star
you.
of the show.
And
I have to sit
yeah.
down. So
And then we've seen some really cool campsites where we'd like to maybe stay at next time. So, all right, man. Later.